What we have to offer, I'll put that up against any school in the country. West Point is a school that will set you up for life.
Chicklets University, we're back, season 2. We're here at the beautiful United States Military Academy here at West Point. We got captain of the Army hockey team, Mikey Sacco here. What are we gonna see today?
Today we're going to see a lot of history, tradition. You're going to check out our hockey facility up here. We're going to take you down to lunch formation, see the mess hall, and then we got a little indoor obstacle course test planned for you as well.
Jeez.
You're on the most beautiful campus in the country, so we're excited to have you.
Okay, let's go check it out. A little nervous. Talk to me about your first day. How was it intimidating? I was told to ask you about something called Beast.
Yeah, so Beast is the first 6-week basic training. Pretty quick, you get a free haircut. The first 3 weeks is a lot of admin stuff. You kind of get your uniforms. No one really knows how to march, how to carry yourself, how to speak, some customs and courtesies. So you're introduced to that really quick.
Congratulations, new cadet. You are now part of Alpha Company, the best company in cadet basic training regiment.
In the last 3 weeks, you're in the field a ton where we go to an M4 range, which is a rifle range. You get qualified in marksmanship, a grenade range, a grenade launcher range. So you get your hands on some pretty cool stuff. We don't have our phones during all this, so it was pretty cool to write back home. And then once we got our phones back at the end of 6 weeks, you know, mom and dad are like, what have you been doing? And it's cool.
What was it like when you told mom and dad that you're going to be captain of the Black Knights here?
The way we do it at our end of the year banquet, the previous year captains, they'll get up and they kind of finish off the banquet. They announce the captains and heard that, and right away you think of kind of the history and tradition of this place, all the names that have come before you and what that means. So to me, special honor. It's something I don't take for granted, and just try to set a real good example for my teammates every day and just give it everything I have.
So we got the hallway leading down into the team room here, but tell me about some of these awards we got here coming down this opening hallway here.
Yeah, so Army hockey, we've had some real good hockey players, but more importantly, we've had some unbelievable human beings pass through here. And one award that sticks out is the Derek Hines Unsung Hero Award. And what that award is someone that just goes above and beyond, is an unbelievable teammate, interacts with the community, and is overall just a great teammate. You'll never find anybody say a bad word about.
And this is an award for all of college hockey?
All of college hockey.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty phenomenal.
I bebe we're about to walk into the Derek Hines team room
Yep.
here. So who was Derek Hines?
Yeah, so to give you some backstory about Hinesy, he was killed in action, unfortunately, in Afghanistan. But this team room is dedicated and named after him. And one thing from people that have had firsthand experiences with him, they always talk about the type of person he was, how he made them feel, always put others before himself, and was willing to sacrifice anything to help his family, friends, soldiers. So he's someone that when we come in here, we're thinking about him, and when we're on the ice or doing anything, we're acting and playing in a way that would make him proud.
It sounds like he just embodied Army hockey.
Yeah.
Right when you walk in, you notice this giant quote on the wall. Let's talk about this Derek Hines quote.
Yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of time in here, so kind of looking at this multiple times a day. And what it means to us is not only in the classroom down below or up here on the ice, like you're learning a lot of skills. You don't lose sight of what our profession is going to be once you commission and graduate, and that's the lead soldiers. So the lessons you learn up here and throughout your whole West Point experience, they're invaluable, and the soldiers we're going to lead, they demand great leadership. So that's what this whole 47-month experience is about. And Hinesy was as great of a leader as there was. So if he's saying it, it's got to be true, and it is.
Let's talk about this power of one wall over here. I've heard a ton about it. It's you put a puck on the wall your first day and you take it off your last day, right?
Yeah, so we talk about the power of one. Got a bunch of pucks here. Everybody's got their name and number on it. And what it means is everyone has to do their job well if we as a team want to accomplish what we set out to.
Do they explain that to you when you come in, or do you just kind of walk in, see a puck on the wall with your name on it?
You walk in, you see the puck on the wall, but what is really explained to you is the power of one and what it means to be a part of this team specifically, and how important each individual is to this team, because we need everybody pulling their weight to accomplish what we want to accomplish and win as many games as we can.
And talk about coach. Is that something that starts at the top there?
Yeah.
We are here with head coach of the Army Black Knights, Coach Riley. Coach, since 1950. Someone from the Riley family has been behind the bench at Army. That all comes to an end next year. You recently announced that you will be retiring. The Riley reign is coming to an end. Talk about, your family, what the legacy means here, your dad, obviously such a legend at this school. Just go into in depth on, your family and what it means here at the school.
Yeah. As a kid growing up, my dad, he was a great player at Dartmouth, coached the U.S. national team, played in the Olympics.
Won a gold medal.
Won a gold medal when he coached the Olympic team. So as a young, naive kid, I used to always say, why does Dad stay here? Why doesn't he go to a big hockey school, right? But now having sat kind of where he sat, I know why he stayed. The opportunity to coach at West Point and coach the cadets and be around the cadets makes this the most rewarding and humbling. I can't even call it a job, right? Opportunity.
Yeah.
But the good news is there'll still be another Riley here with Zach, and so excited to keep seeing that Riley name here at West Point and around Army hockey.
And then growing up here, did you know when you were a kid you wanted to be the head coach of the Army hockey team someday?
It's kind of funny. I was a senior at Brown, and I was home on spring break, and I think my mom asked, hey, so Bri, what do you want to do? And I'm like, what do I want to do? Like, I want to coach. But in that same conversation, right after I said that, my dad looked at me and said, Bri, I'm going to give you one bit of advice. And I remember thinking, all right, I got to get a pad of paper. And he's like, no, you just need to remember this. He said, Bri, you make sure you show your players that you care for them more as people than you do as hockey players. And if you do that, you will create the power of one. And when you create the power of one, you can climb any mountain, you can overcome any obstacle.
It looks like every locker is dedicated to someone.
This is the captain's locker. It's in honor of Jack. It's in honor of Jack Riley, so coach's dad. Yeah, we're real fortunate to have this dry spell space, kind of come in here, get changed. Once you get in here, you kind of flip the switch, get your mind right, get changed, and get ready to go for practice, workout.
Put the phones in at that point, no
Yeah,
phones in the room?
put the phones in. We got a DJ in there. Owen Nolan, Trevor Smith, they do a good job on the tunes. They like a lot of that electric, beats per minute type stuff, so it's a pretty vibey locker room.
Let's go check it out. Major Thomas Kennedy's hockey locker room. Talk about that.
Yeah, so it's dedicated and named after Major Thomas Kennedy, otherwise known as TK. He was unfortunately killed in action in Afghanistan. And similar to Heinze, you hear stories about him. Just a phenomenal teammate, always put the mission and others before himself. And we as players, every time we step in this locker room and around this facility, we make sure we're putting our best foot forward, give it everything we got, because we want to give an effort that guys like TK and Heinze would be proud of.
I got chills.
Yeah.
Let's go check this out here. Right away, obviously, gorgeous locker room we have here. But usually you see the captain set up in the corner, one of the bigger stalls, but you're the first stall right here.
So this is actually where Heinze sat. Coach, every year, someone, with a criteria that he deems someone worthy to sit in this stall, has the special honor of doing it. This will be my second year now sitting in this stall, and I look back at some of my past teammates, Dan Hyder, Brett Applenauer, they've sat in this stall, and the qualities similar again to Heinze and TK. They're just phenomenal team guys and give everything they have every day. Unbelievable teammates, guys love being around them. So it really is sitting in this stall every day, just being in this room every day. You have TK's name up there. It truly is special. And again, through this 47-month experience, you just can't take a day for granted.
I think when you think rivalries in Army, you think Army-Navy, Army-Air Force, but RMC.
So RMC, they're Canada's military college, and the United States and Canada with hockey is just always a super big rivalry. Navy doesn't have a D1 program yet. Maybe one day in the future they get one, and it'd be cool to see that rivalry on ice. But for now, it's just Air Force and RMC. Those games mean so much. The competition, it's so fierce, big heated rivalry. I mean, you see some of the best games I've been a part of have been those games. But what makes it so special is, down the line, you're going to be serving with some of these guys that you're competing with. So for 60 minutes, you hate each other's guts and you give it everything you got to beat the opponent. But after the game, you're holding arm, you're locking arms, and down the line, you're going to be serving with somebody.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And this this. This says 1923 on it. This thing is over 100 years old, so just incredible. Incredible. Tell us about what you do for the team and your space you got here.
I'm the only athletic trainer with hockey, and so my primary responsibility is just to take care of all of their healthcare needs. So I kind of handle like the before injuries, the during injury, and the after injury.
Are any of the guys coming in and you're like, come on, you need another ice bath, you need another like massage, like...
The athletes here are just so different, and I think that's the biggest piece. It's like the athletes and the people that we get to work with. Everybody really buys into like this service mentality and, you know, playing and doing for others and for each other and working together as a team, and that really makes it feel like a family.
Now it's time to pay a visit to the unsung hero of the Army Black Knights hockey team, Bucky, the equipment manager. One-man show, tight quarters here, but he gets the job done. Bucky, we got a little present for you. Our friends at Blade Tech Hockey, they made you a custom Army blade. Shout out to our friends at Blade Tech Hockey. Most importantly, shout out to you, Bucky, the unsung hero, the Army Black Knights, baby. Wow, beautiful.
This is a pretty cool place. The first row starts a little bit on top of the boards too, so it feels like the fans are right on top of you. Since I've been here, we've gotten some really, really nice crowds. Football games are great here, lacrosse games are great here, but hockey's just like a little bit of a different atmosphere on the ice. Standing room only in here.
Really?
This place is jammed and it gets real loud. Yeah, so we actually got to get going. We have lunch formation and lunch to get to down to the mess hall, so
Can't be late?
can't be late. We got to
Okay,
go.
let's go. A lot of statues, it looks like, monuments type things around here.
Yeah, I mean, so much history and so many notable graduates that have passed through this place, from, you know, heads of any industry,
Captain Cons?
Captain Cons, unbelievable generals that have fought in the most pivotal moments of our history and led.
Much of the history we teach was made by the people we taught.
Wow, what a line! So every student has to come to the lunch at the mess hall at this time every day.
Yeah, so morning and lunch formation, you have 2 mandatory formations a day. And that's just to get accountability, make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. You'll form it up, you'll take your accountability, and then you'll march into the mess hall. And you'll have about 15 to 20 minutes per meal to eat and get on your way. All right, so Mike, hope you had a nice lunch. We're here with Captain Bazzese.
Great plates of pasta.
And Joey Baez, and we're gonna run the indoor obstacle course test. You ready to go?
No, I'm not actually. I don't know why I agreed to this. But let's give it a try.
So the Indoor Obstacle Course Test, or IOCT, was established in 1944. In 1986, it was kind of set up as you see it today. Our record holders, the last records were set in 2021 for females at a time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and 2022 for our male time, and that's 1 minute and 56 seconds to complete all obstacles in the track. We like it here as a graduation requirement. It tests a lot of the cadets, you know, overall fitness, as well as some fear management. They do it publicly in front of a bunch of their peers. Can they make sound decisions? Can they do it under stress? Can they do it under some physical fatigue? So
I feel all those right now.
good. Well, then you're in the exact same boat they are as we go. So we can go over, set over the start line, and start getting after it.
This is just terrible. I don't know why I signed up for this. I'm not going to complete it. I'm going to climb like a 150-foot rope. I'm going to throw up myself. But we love Army. Go Army, be Navy. That's all I got.
Ready, set, go. There we go.
I got this.
Oh, okay, here you go. Get that heel. Good. Drive up. You there?
I'm going down.
Bring the heel closer to your hand.
Why'd I do this?
I got this. Heel nice and close to your hands.
Oh, that's not the play. I got it. I'm tight. Can I climb this thing?
Yep.
My groin. Okay. How do I not die here?
All right.
Okay, we're going now, boys. We're going now, boys.
Nice. Lost the lid.
Flat feet here, boys. This isn't easy. So I gotta do the somersault.
Oh yeah.
Somersault.
Look at that.
Lid's gone again.
My upper body's got nothing. Someone give me a push.
There you go. Get that leg around.
I don't got this.
So maybe go back. No grabbing the metal.
I don't got this, boys. He's done. Oh, laugh it up. Laugh it up. I'd like to see one of you guys edit a podcast.
Kick those legs like you're riding a bike. Bicycle those legs. There we go. You there? Come on.
Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Put the video on pause. Let's try it again.
Oh, no. We got it. Let's go. There we go. Get them legs moving. Launch.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
You got Mike. There we go. Get there. Oh, yeah. There we go.
No. We're done. That's it. Time.
That wraps up the IOCT. These sickos are off to practice now. I'm off to go pass out. But all the respect to you guys. This was very, very difficult. I don't know how you guys do it so easy. And the fact that you have to do this to graduate is insane.
We'll see you up at the rink.
I guess so. Can't believe you guys are going to go skate and lift again after this. Jesus.
All his life, Mike Grinnell had been pushed around. But one day, shift hockey changed everything.
Cut! Dude,
What do you want me to do?
you're way too good. No one's ever going to believe this is me.
I'm better than you at hockey. I'm better looking than you. I got better hair than you. Your breath stinks. You got crooked teeth. You have one weirdly long toe for whatever reason.
Yeah, boss, you sound super out of shape.
Who's this guy?
I don't know how you made it through high school.
Whatever. Well, all right, we'll just fix it in post.
The only thing that'll make you look good is shift hockey.
Action!
This guy's such a loser.
Shift hockey's gonna love this.
Hey, we got to get back into this thing. Make sure you're dialed in, all right? Let's have a great day here today. Let's go.
Hey! Get out of the zone! Let's go. Get a close-up of Coach's skates. Coach, you know we get new skates every year, right?
I don't ask for much, Mikey. I don't ask.
All right, go 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, quiet.
So we got a few sets left. We're gonna finish up here, then we're gonna head over to the Trail of the Fallen. I think you guys will like it.
What is that? The
Trail of the Fallen. It's a great way to end the day, and I'll keep it a little bit mysterious, and we'll talk about it when we get up there. But
as long as it's not the IOCT, I'm good.
Not the IOCT,
Okay.
so you'll be all right.
Dunzo.
So what the Trail of the Fallen is once we get to the top of this hill here, you'll see a huge pile of rocks and an incredible view. This is where a lot of people go. They'll bring a rock, they'll write on it, they'll paint on it to pay tribute to someone. We've done it as a team every year. A great team bonding event to just know what you're playing for is a lot bigger than yourself, a lot bigger than any individual.
This is incredible. This truly is amazing.
This place is pretty moving, pretty powerful. It goes to show you when coach asks you to block a shot, take a hit, give a hit. That's such a small price to pay. When you look at this up here and the paint on each rock, and there's an incredible story behind each one. It's pretty moving, pretty powerful. Every time you come up here,
Every rock has a story, right? Every single one of them, whether they carried it up for grandfathers in World War II, or there's people that lost their life recently in the War on Terror. You can't help but to be moved when you're up here. There are a lot of coaches out there that think they have the best job in college hockey, but nothing compares to this place. And being around guys like Mikey and Joey and all the other guys and all the cadets at West Point. Just really rewarding and humbling, for sure.